Crash. What starts as a routine traffic stop quickly turns into a high-speed police chase, where one wrong move changes everything.
In October 2024, in Greenfield, a stolen Nissan Altima was flagged by surveillance cameras. Inside were Diamond Riley and Quint Darrell Gurley Jr., a suspect with multiple active warrants. When officers moved in, what began as a routine stop quickly escalated into a rapidly unfolding situation. As officers attempted to stop, Diamond pulled a woman holding a child out of the vehicle, creating immediate chaos in front of police. Within seconds, Quint jumped into the driver's seat and took off, turning the encounter into a high-risk pursuit.
Is there a baby? Is there a baby in the car right now? Confirm there are no more babies in the car. Come here! Stop! Turn around, put your hands behind your back right now.
Please not have an appointment at Clean Slate.
Put your hands behind your back.
What's wrong with that car?
Relax, okay?
Can you tell me what's wrong with the car?
The vehicle sped through city streets at around 70 miles per hour in a 35 miles per hour zone, weaving through traffic. Even after losing a tire, the suspect kept going, pushing the car further out of control as it approached tighter turns.
All right, it's slowing down, lost a tire. It's gonna lose control here. There's no traffic, speed's dropping downward.
I got hit now before you got to call other cars.
We're still northbound approaching Howard here.
At high speed, the vehicle slammed into another car, sending both vehicles out of control and into a wall. The crash created a chaotic scene, with multiple people affected, including children who required immediate medical attention.
Front passenger tire.
Crash.
Crash.
We need hold. The driver. All right, let's focus on stopping traffic, getting it off on hold. You guys work on the kids, I'll work on her, okay?
Okay. All right.
Señora. Look at me. Señora, you're gonna stay here. ¿Te vas a quedar aquí?
Do you guys speak
Okay.
English?
No, they don't speak Spanish. Definitely not
Kids
Spanish.
speak- Okay, I got you.
We have a 10-year-old in the backseat of one of these cars going in and out of consciousness.
You said there were no babies in that car.
It's not.
There's no more kids in your car?
That's not my car.
In the car?
I just got out of no. Not supposed to be.
Okay, all right. So then maybe they crashed into another car with a kid.
After the arrest, officers recovered 9mm ammunition, magazines, and drugs, along with paraphernalia inside the vehicle. Quinn faces serious felony charges, including reckless endangerment and fleeing causing injury. Diamond was charged with child neglect and resisting. Both were released on high cash bonds. On August 8, 2023, at Bayshore and Glendale, police responded to a theft at Kohl's. 3 suspects chose to flee in a vehicle instead of surrendering. What seemed minor escalated quickly as the car sped out of the parking lot. triggering a dangerous pursuit in a crowded public area. As officers closed in, the driver began swerving, driving into oncoming lanes and even striking police vehicles to escape. Speed, pressure, and tight streets created a high-risk scenario where one wrong move could cause serious harm, forcing officers to balance pursuit with public safety. The pursuit ended when officers successfully stopped the vehicle and detained all suspects at the scene. Stolen merchandise worth thousands was recovered, and no serious injuries were reported. However, multiple charges now await, including theft, reckless fleeing, property damage, and resisting arrest. On May 18, 2022, along I-630 in Arkansas, a silver Toyota Camry caught an officer's attention while merging onto the highway. When emergency lights were activated near the Roosevelt exit, driver Marcus Scott initially pulled over, but within seconds, everything changed.
3 for Adam 44, 30 West Roosevelt.
Get back on to 30 eastbound. Occupied 2 times, 2 black males.
Back on to 30 east, 2 times, 2 black males.
Light traffic coming up through the construction area.
Copy the construction.
Scott accelerated back onto I-30, pushing the sedan to speeds of up to 129 miles per hour. In heavy morning traffic, he weaved aggressively between vehicles with complete disregard for safety. At this speed, every move narrowed the margin for control, bringing the situation closer to an inevitable crash.
North for that copy. Medium traffic, kind of also.
Just wrecked out 16.
10-4, north interchange?
Yeah, 10-4. It's a rollover.
Left here.
Anybody else in the car? Anybody else in the car? Let me check on them. They got any guns in there?
The pursuit ended when the vehicle lost control and flipped in a violent crash. Marcus Scott was found unconscious and pronounced dead at the scene. Passenger Dorr Cox was located nearby and taken into custody. Officers recovered a Glock 23 handgun with 21 rounds, 2 magazines, approximately 130 grams of marijuana, and a digital scale. Cox was later booked into the Pulaski County Detention Center. While conducting a routine traffic stop, Sergeant Matthew Price received a call about a stolen truck involved in an active pursuit. He immediately returned to his patrol unit and joined as backup, turning the situation into a high-speed chase. As the lead unit accelerated, the suspect suddenly slowed down, giving trailing units a chance to move in and attempt to stop. However, the suspect repeatedly regained control, escaping containment multiple times despite officers coming close to ending the pursuit.
Yeah, we're eastbound on 64. We continued on past the Dollar General, speeds 85. 21, you're going to have to get up here. He's passing somebody on the right. Speed's 100, past the wall break. Okay, roll over, correction, you got him pitted out.
After multiple coordinated attempts, an officer successfully executed a PIT maneuver, forcing the vehicle to stop. All suspects inside the vehicle were quickly taken into custody and transported to the station, bringing the intense pursuit to an end.
Good job, guys.
On April 23, 2019, Arkansas State Police re-engaged a suspect who had already fled once before. Multiple units moved in as the vehicle pushed deeper into the city. What started as a continuation quickly turned into something far more dangerous. This was no longer a stop. It was a situation spiraling out of control.
Which direction are you going? 1037 northbound, Hard Street. Look like your thing is next direction, going down Hard Street from 30.
Traffic light,
Speed 100.
The suspect pushed the vehicle to extreme limits, running red lights and hitting speeds over 112 miles per hour. Officers attempted multiple interventions, but each second increased the risk. At this speed, in city traffic, there are no safe outcomes, only a matter of when everything goes wrong.
East from Roosevelt. Follow up. North on Broadway. Copy, vehicle's been pitted. Vehicle's been pitted.
Success. North on City Street. Will you update us?
Copy, unsuccessful pit.
You headed back towards Roosevelt.
Roosevelt. Copy, back towards Roosevelt. Location.
We are to 97. West 11th.
West 11th. Be careful.
South on Jones.
Copy, South on Jones. 10-4. Go ahead and wait a minute. you just had a side collision.
That moment came at the intersection. The suspect blew through a red light and slammed into a white pickup, nearly killing an innocent driver. After fleeing on foot and being captured, he now faces multiple felony charges, with a potential sentence of up to 10 years in prison. On October 28, 2024, in Cleburne County, Arkansas, officers spotted a stolen Ford F450 carrying stolen equipment. When they attempted a stop, the suspect pretended to comply, then suddenly accelerated and fled, turning a routine stop into a dangerous multi-county pursuit.
What is it, Dennison Road? On Primary, it's a road I can't see.
The heavy truck pushed forward, throwing massive clouds of dust that reduced visibility to nearly zero. Units behind were forced to maintain speed under extreme risk, where even a slight mistake could result in a catastrophic collision.
Still has spikes in the road. I don't know if I hit them or not. Of course, that county also another budget. Speeds are 55. We're taking a left onto Midge Langley Road and turning back onto Christopher Lane again.
If you get the chance to get up to him, get up beside him and push him off the road.
See, right now there's zero visibility.
As an opportunity appeared, an officer attempted to move in and stop the vehicle, but reality proved harsher than expected. A violent crash followed, flipping a patrol car and triggering a chain reaction collision. Dust and chaos quickly pushed the situation out of control.
18 are also wrecked. There's no stopping. I tried to stop, there wasn't any stopping because I ain't gonna be happy about that.
The pursuit ended when the suspect abandoned the truck and fled into the woods, but was quickly captured with the help of K-9 units and aerial support. Robert Eddy, with a long criminal history, now faces serious charges, another consequence of reckless decisions.